and anything with emotion you're more likely to actually attain. Risk entry is at this area. Missed opportunities that I had in January. Been playing a little bit safe, if I'm completely honest, just feeling a little bit comfortable. Sometimes we stand in our own way.
Now, existence, you see, is something that is spontaneous. The Chinese word for nature, zhiran, means that which happens of itself. Your hair grows by itself. Your heart beats by itself. You breathe pretty much by itself. You don't have voluntary control over these things. You've got to let go and let it happen.
Good morning. We have just woken up to the most incredible sunrise. It's been so nice to just see mountains and like the beautiful sky, and I took the drone up. We're gonna make a coffee and then I'll also be getting to work from 2 p.m. onwards, just preparing for London Open as usual with the team, with Life Club. But yeah, super grateful. Mountains are like my favorite view. It's honestly just insane. The coffee that I've been drinking in terms of instant coffee while I've been here in the Philippines is this LA coffee. Apparently it's low acid, which is always great. And the main point of this video is I actually want to go over, based on the reflections from last video, from 2023, kind of what I'm going to do this year to kind of grow and elevate as a person, as a trader, and also as a leader. And something that I spent a lot of time doing the past couple of months is actually going over and auditing every single system and process in my life. That both includes trading and that both includes personal. So when I'm talking about trading processes, obviously that's things like trade journaling. There's going to be moments when you're realizing, oh, I'm a very visual person, or oh, I love data. And there's a couple of things I've actually ended up adding to like my trading dashboard, which has really got me excited and helped me out when it came to things like trade journaling, and then obviously doing my daily forecast. And most importantly, even looking at things like missed trades, or if you want to call it missed opportunities when you're trading in the market. At the start of every year, I write out my 2024 vision. And I think it's just so important because it's not just about writing what you want, but it's also writing about how you're going to feel. And anything with emotion you're more likely to actually attain. Because if you can really feel yourself in that situation, it kind of brings you a little bit closer. It bridges that gap between who you are now and then who you want to be. Checking on it regularly, because there's going to be so many times throughout this month, throughout this year, where you're going to kind of feel as if you're just maybe coasting, or you've kind of forgotten the path that you're supposed to head to because of, I don't know, day-to-day stresses or just being busy. So those are kind of the things or the processes that I've really optimized this past month, and just being really intentional with that. We're currently having a very slow morning and just kind of looking at the markets and seeing what happened towards the end of New York. Obviously we're going into Asia session now, so I thought I would just jump on a screen recording and kind of show you guys what I'm looking at. Let me start from the 4 hour. Kind of what I'm looking at right now is we've obviously got this sell side liquidity level here, and we've had this order block level here. I'm going to take this out just to keep things clean. Got a premium discount between this 4 hour range. We also have the midpoint, SIBI candle, BPR, potential areas where price may draw to if we head up higher. But looking at how this 4 hour candle closed, what happens after the impulse, couple things. Post NFP, we've got a lot of bearish momentum. So price may take a short-term pullback to then continue into further sell side, into further discount. How far will price pull back? We don't know. Price could just fill this FVG, even get to the midpoint, then go. The most important thing is understanding the context of price on the 4 hour, then drill down to M15 to see if there's any trade opportunities for that session or for the day. On the M15, you can see how price respects this area, this level of sell side, and do you see how it was just wicks got into this, pierced sell side liquidity, and then rejected off it. Now, risk entry trading is at this area. If I'm looking for confirmation to potentially target either this swing high on M15 or these levels up here, price may come back down to still fill this area and then go. You can take a continuation or a confirmation entry to then target these levels here. Depending on your risk to reward, you can see if that's actually makes sense for you to take that. So that's kind of the context. And again, just catching these intra-session or intraday trades is kind of the thing that I focus on. Kimmy showed them kind of like where we're staying. It's this really cool container house overlooking this beautiful view. Come inside, we're gonna show you around. So it's like this open plan sort of living room, 2 bedrooms. This place takes 8 people. And then this is the kitchen. Kitchen with a view while you're washing your dishes. Let's go upstairs and show you the real view. Wow, look, we've just got sunset right now. This view, so inspiring. This place is like cielo alto, which is like, I don't know, but it's like where you have the clouds kind of beneath you, and hopefully we'll get to see that in this vlog, in this trip. And then we've got the sunset over there. I mean, the video doesn't do it justice, but yeah, I'm excited to take you guys along this trip, along this, along this this video. I know I haven't really been that consistent with the uploads, but I'm gonna try and make it happen. Shoot some cool content with my good friends here. And yeah, if you like the video so far, give it a thumbs up and enjoy the rest of the video. The second way that I'm gonna make this year, 2024, the best trading year yet, is honestly just a mindset reminder that I want to treat trading like a business again. And it's not that I don't do that, but I think I want to be more intentional and mindful to treat trading like a business. That just because I've achieved X, Y, and Z doesn't mean that I should really be getting back into comfortability or thinking that it's okay to take my foot off the gas. And I guess it's all rhythmic, right? It's all cyclical in that there's gonna be times where I'm really pushing in my trading. Like there'll be that season for really learning and then the season for earning. But I think I'm coming back to that season where I really want to put focus back onto trading even more, nurturing Life Club for the past year and then Ozo Care. That obviously then takes a toll on my energy and my focus into trading. For example, I had the whole ICT season where I was learning and a lot of my focus and energy went into trading, and then obviously I diverted a lot of more of my attention into things like leadership and then opening Life Club and passion projects. And now it's like, okay, that's stable and I can maintain that. So now it's like coming back to trading, treating it like a business. And you know what? It really ties in with point number one, where I talk about, systems and processes, because the one thing that really has fired me up about this is just the amount of missed opportunities that I had in January. And a lot of that came from my M5 substrat and also looking at AU and GU. For the longest time, I've just been focused mostly on M15 and Eurodollar because it was easy and I'm comfortable with that. But now it's actually time to actually put more focus into those things, which then will allow me to also push forward in my trading and break through new barriers, because I think I've been playing a little bit safe, if I'm completely honest, just feeling a little bit comfortable with having EU, M15. I want to turn the heat up when it comes to trading this year, obviously. That means I need to focus more. I know that after some time, that will then just become the new norm, but it's important that I nurture that day in, day out. Currently watching the sunset. So I just want to round up this video and end it off by bringing it back full circle to the start of the video, and we had that voiceover and it was talking about just letting it go, letting it happen. Really, I think what's going to shift maybe me and a lot of other traders, a lot of people on their way, on a mission to make this year great is to, just let it happen sometimes. I think that sometimes we are the biggest hinder or impediment to our success. And in Stoicism, it's a very popular phrase, the impediment to action advances the action. What stands in the way becomes the way. So sometimes we stand in our own way when it comes to trading, but ultimately we become the way when we can figure out what is our vision, mustering courage to take action, to be disciplined, being consistent. Those are the things that we can control, and to just let go of whatever other expectations other people may have or whatever is happening on social media, things that you can't control. I think that was the final thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, just bringing it full circle to the voiceover at the start. And as for me, it's actually been the busiest or the most active trading week for me. I took 3, 6, 7 trades this week. I took 3 on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, and 3 on Thursday. And I started off this week with 2 losses, 2 full 1% losses, and I shared a bit of it in the B-roll in this video. But again, I think it's really important when you are working on your processes and doing your trade journaling, your ASR, it kind of gives you a feedback loop of, okay, did this, next week I'm gonna improve on this. So it kind of gives you these checkpoints or benchmarks to just keep it going. But obviously, I think a lot of us want to avoid the truth about our trading when we do our ASR, right? Let's say you're taking a lot of losses or errors that you have no idea, why you even entered. And the pain of having to actually admit that you made a mistake is something that a lot of people end up doing and end up avoiding doing their systems and processes. But in order to make this trading year great, you're going to have to face that. You're going to have to face, okay, if you took an error, if you took a loss, to go and ASR it, go back and review it. And just before this video ends, I also wanted to just say, guys, please be aware of scammers that are on social media, that are commenting on your comments, that are telling you to DM them on WhatsApp or Telegram or email. I do not have Facebook. I do not have Telegram. I do not have TikTok. Don't have Twitter either. I'm trying to get my blue verified tick back on Instagram. I think it got removed when I moved from UK to the Philippines, so trying to figure that out. But I will never message you first. Just please be careful with scammers. They are everywhere and they are very smart, but please be smarter. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless.